Hi guys, it's ASBYT and welcome back to a brand new video. Now at the start of every single year we get the news that all of these different flagship phones are to be released for various different prices, which will of course appeal to certain customers. Right at the top you get Samsung, Apple, Google, all of them sort of brands that release those really expensive phones. You also get the real budget phones that you can pick up for £100, dollars, whatever, and then you get that mid bracket. You get the likes of OnePlus for example, and of course Xiaomi. Now every single year Xiaomi release a phone called the XIAOMI Mi something. They're going to be releasing the Mi 7 very soon, and we have some really interesting information regarding that specific phone. So let's get straight to it. Right, so straight from the offset, we are led to believe that Xiaomi will be unveiling the Mi 7 at MWC 2018. And we are led to believe they're going to be one of the exhibitors to showcase their specific Mi 7 to a global audience. Now, of course, last year's model was the Mi 6. It had pretty good reviews when it was released. There were a few snags here and there. And, of course, it had that boring kind of bezel display as one of the downsides. Now, of course, they also released another flagship phone last year, which was, of course, the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. Based on the very popular first edition of the Mi Mix, the Mi Mix 2 didn't really live up to the expectations. There are great things about this phone. There are also a few things that they could definitely work on. And we're led to believe the Mi 7 is going to fuse both of these phones. We've got a full bezel-less display. There are talks of a fingerprint sensor under the display. Most phones, before they get released, talk about how potentially they're going to have a fingerprint sensor on the display. I wouldn't be surprised if they have it on the back. Nevertheless, fusing these two phones would be absolutely brilliant for those people who do buy the Xiaomi Mi line. It would beg the question, what would happen with the Mi Mix line if you're basically taking the Mi Mix look and putting it into the Mi. Nevertheless, we digress. So, more information that you want. It's going to use the Snapdragon 845. We are pretty much well aware of this by now, which is of course what the Samsung S9 is going to use. That's going to bring in some performance enhancements and also some battery optimization as well. So, the leaked rumours of a 3000 milliamp battery isn't the worst case scenario because of course the optimization from the Snapdragon 845. However, I would like to see more. So, from all the leaked pictures we've seen, it is going to use a pretty similar footprint, similar sort of form factor. We fused the two. Footprint. It's going to be pretty much the same size as the Mi 6, but of course we're going to enhance the screen across. So we're looking at roughly around a 6-inch screen with no bezels. On the leaked photos, you will see a little tiny hole in the top of the display. We're led to believe this is going to be the position of the front-facing camera. If this happens, I think that would be very good because, of course, a lot of people weren't a fan of Notchgate with the iPhone 10. And, of course, nobody likes... I mean, how many times have I reviewed phones on this channel? The front-facing shooter on the bottom is just a massive no-no. To turn your phone upside down in order to take a selfie is just ludicrous. So, if we're going to get the little tiny hole notch at the top, then I think that would be a good thing. Now, because of this 6-inch screen, we are probably going to be looking at a 2160 by 1080 screen. So it is going to be a full HD screen, not a 1440, not a 4K, but nevertheless, again, like I always say on this channel, a phone with a 1080p screen, to my eyes, I mean, I'm losing my eyes looking at computers all day long, but nevertheless, to my eyes, you can't really tell that much of a difference on a smartphone as opposed to like a TV, for example. It is, of course, going to be running the MIUI 9 skin over the top of Android. Unclear as to whether it's going to be Android 7 or Android 8. I would hope, from their point of view, they're going to release it with Android Oreo. Hopefully that will be the case because, of course, the Mi 6 did run with Android 7, so you would think they would run with Android Oreo, but we will wait and see. And many claims, many leaks coming out of China is that they are going to be introducing Face Unlock on the Mi 7, similar to what we see on the OnePlus 5 and, of course, the iPhone 10. They've had an extra almost 6 months to kind of work on that technology, so hopefully it will work very well because, of course, Xiaomi generally, when they put their mind to it, do produce some pretty good products. And another leak is that it is also going to use wireless charging, which is not really a new thing. It is just something that should happen in today's phones, and the Mi 6 didn't have it. We're looking at a dual camera on the rear. With this wireless charging leak, we are led to believe it is going to use a metal and glass form. So, of course, the ceramics they have used in the past past, we're led to believe are not going to be used on the Mi 7. And that's pretty much it, guys. I am going to be hopefully getting my hands on the Mi 7 on its release, and I will try and do a full review and unboxing for you and let you know obviously how I get on with it. And of course I'll probably do a follow-up month after using it so that you can get a full idea of any glitches, any quirks and stuff like I found with the Mi Mix 2 after using it for a month or so compared to in initial use. So that is a perfect reason why you might want to subscribe to this channel going forwards, because I will have all the information for the Mi 7 on its release. So like and share if you did enjoy this video and found it helpful. Subscribe and hit that little notification bell if you're new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video. And I'll see you in the next one. It's ASBYT. Peace out.